Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Imagine as recorded by John Lennon on guitar. Now this is a beautiful song that can be done a lot of different ways. You can play this finger style, you can play it just strumming away, you could do a simple version or more complex. It's just a great song, so it sort of has that ability to just be really adaptable to a lot of different situations. With that said, in this video I want to show you a great beginner way to play this song. So let's say you've got some basic chords down and you're looking for some songs to start learning. This would definitely be a perfect lesson for someone who is right there at that level of playing. We're going to go through the entire thing and just use a simple strumming pattern. I'm going to break it all down for you step by step, but before we jump in, if you're new, I want to hook you up with my fretboard guide. I put together this awesome PDF cheat sheet that's going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And it's just a super handy resource that's one page. So it sounds like a lot of information, but I was able to put all of that on one page to make it simple for you. And I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboardguide or use the first link down below. All right, well, with that said, let's break down this classic song. Let's break down how to play Imagine as recorded by John Lennon on guitar. Now, there's really just 3 main sections we're going to cover. What I call the main progression, which is used for the intro and the verse. Then we have a little pre-chorus, and then the chorus. Now, this is an incredible song, and there's a lot that we could do with this. But in this video, I'm going to show you just a simple way of strumming through this using just some basic chords. If you've got like C and G and chords like that down, you can start putting them to use right away in a song like this. So let's start off with that main progression, and it's going to sound like this. So we're starting out on a C chord here, and that's from the 5th string down, 3, 2, open, 1, open. And I really just kind of strum to the 2nd string. So I don't really go all the way like that, just to the 2nd string. Now we're going to do 3 strums on that chord. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then on the 4th beat there, or the 4th strum, we're going to take off that index finger. So this chord is C that we started on. When we take off the index finger, it becomes C major 7. It's kind of a jazzier sound. Now we're just going to do 1 strum on that C major 7. Then we're going to go to an F. Now, a lot of people play this F bar chord, but if you're just getting started, that's a tough chord. And for me, that's a tough chord as well. So I don't play this F bar chord too often. What I would recommend is this little trick here. We're going to be on the C shape, okay? If you're on that chord, what I want you to do is take your middle finger and bring it down 1 string. And then I want you to add your pinky to the 3rd fret here of the 4th string. So we're on the C, middle finger goes down, pinky goes on. Now I'm going to strum those same 4 strings, those middle strings. And that's the F. Now look at this transition, C to F. Now I know that may be tough to get your pinky in there, but work with it for a little bit because it's a really smooth way to go from C to F. And you don't have to do this. Right? You just... Now I'm not going to play the high string on that chord. I kind of take my index finger and like lean it over so it mutes that high string. And then I strum from 5 down. So that's going to be our 2nd bar, is that F chord. We're going to do 4 strums. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I put all of this together so far, we're going to go C for 3 strums. Then take that index finger off for one strum. Then go to the F like this. 2, 3, 4, and that's it. That's the main progression. So 1. Then again. Then John Lennon comes in singing. Do this 4 times. Then on the last time, above us only skies. Okay, then we go to the pre-chorus, and that's gonna go like this. Okay, this is a slightly simplified version. It's gonna sound great with the recording, and this totally works. On the recording, there is like this walking bass line. Which makes it a lot harder to play. So the easy version that sounds great would be stay on that F chord. So you're on the F, right, from the previous section. We're gonna stay there for 2 strums. And then we go back to C. Then we're gonna go to D minor for 4 strums. Now this is a new chord. This is from the 4th string down, open, 2, 3, 1. We're gonna do 4 strums there. Then we're gonna go to G. Okay, now you can go to any G that you're comfortable with. I like this one here. Ring finger on the 3rd fret of the low E, pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. 2, 3, 4, then strum 1, just let it ring. That's that little vocal lick that John Lennon sings. So all together, this is the pre-chorus. It's 4 bars long, and it goes with the words, imagine all the people living life in peace. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, then we go back. Okay, then we go back, everything goes again. We do the verse again 4 times on that main progression. Then we go to the pre-chorus. Now, notice that I kept that strumming pattern. 1, da 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 da, just quarter notes. 3, 4. Okay, here's the last part. This is the chorus. Okay, so what I'm playing here is we've got one more new chord. We're gonna start on the F. Each chord is gonna last 2 strums. So we're gonna go F, 2 quarter notes or 2 beats, then G, 2 beats. Then C, 2 beats. Okay, here's that new chord. E7, I love this chord. We're gonna play all 6 strings, open, 2, open, 1, open, open. So just those 2 fingers there. Then it goes around. Da, 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 da. So we do this progression 3 times. Then on the last time we go. Do a little walk up. The piano does this little bass line. So what I played was that progression, F, G, C, E7. We do that 3 times. Then on the 4th time, we leave off the E7. We go F, G, C. Okay? Then you can add this bass line if you want. And that gets you back to the main progression. So what I played was the 3rd fret on the low E string, open A, then the 2nd fret. And those are going to be quarter notes starting on beat 2. So we'll strum once on C, 1, then we'll go 2, 3, 4, and then back to the next verse, okay? Now when we end the song, we just end on that C and we don't do the bass line. So we go da 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 da. Congrats on making it through this lesson for Imagine. As I said, there are a lot of different things that you can do with this song because it's such a great song. You can spice up the chords, but this is meant to just be a great way to make it accessible for a more of a beginner player, but it doesn't sound lame either. It doesn't sound like an exercise or something boring. You're using some good chord shapes and what I call just some smooth changes between them. So keep working on it. Remember, if you're just getting started, it takes time. You have to develop muscle memory in your hands and start developing these skills. So keep going. You got this. And to help you even more, make sure to download my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And it's really going to be a helpful resource if you're a beginner or a more intermediate or advanced player. This is just basically a system for mapping out the fretboard. I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. Also, before you go, leave a comment and let me know your #1 song that you would like to see me teach here next on the channel. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you in another video real soon.